Hey guys, I just finished a sandwich.
I still have one.
It's really good. If you don't eat it, I may have it.
It's gone.
Just wanted to give you an update of what's been going on today. Yesterday, we sent you a video. We just set up and we had about a 4 or 5 hour rehearsal.
Yeah.
It's pretty thorough.
Yeah.
And we checked. We're running. Probably now is a good time to tell everybody kind of what we're going with. Why don't you tell them that, and then I'm going to go get a sandwich.
Okay. So we started running the time we didn't have a whole lot of options as far as like interfacing and things like that goes. So we decided to use my 003. I have a 003, which we use going into a laptop MacBook Pro. And so we have a 003 going into that. We have a PreSonus rack of 8 PreSonus pre's going ADAT into the 003. Then we have 2 additional pre's, one UA and one PreSonus tube pre. And we're using those guys on some vocals just so we can, kiss Lizzie's vocals with some compression there, and then using the other one on Little Roy, his vocals just to get it, tubey, kind of that warm tube sound. So anyway, so we got that rolling. And the rest of it, we kind of just tried to use the PreSonus pre's as much as we could. And then I think we have a couple of audience microphones on the standard Digi pre's there. Yep. And then we have one other thing on the MC mic, and a mandolin, I do believe, is on the Digi pre's. And everything else is on the either the 2 that we brought or is on the other ones. So we actually had to get, this is a DVD taping, and so they have a couple of shotgun mics of theirs as well, in addition to the shotgun mics of ours.
Yeah, I didn't like where they had them placed. They were like wide and pointed toward the speaker, so they sounded a little bit real slap backish, and not a lot of audience response because they're directional and they're pointed at the speaker. So they want it for ambience. And so what we did was we took the 2 shotgun mics that we just bought. Here's a cookie. I brought one for you.
Oh, thank you.
We took the 2 shotgun mics that we bought, which are Rode NT something 2s, which are the they were about $250 a piece, and I got them because they're phantom powered and battery powered. So the more we do these videos, the more we're going to want the audio to be better. So go figure. So we bought those, and I brought just regular stands, and we put them on the outside of the stage, right beside the speakers, and pointed them out toward the audience. We're still going to tweak that up a little bit.
Yeah,
but
once the audience gets in there, because yesterday with the rehearsal, there was nobody in here with the rehearsal, so it's kind of hard to tell where the placement should be, where everybody's going to sit. Like if one section's going to be sparser than the other. So we'll tweak that up in a little bit whenever more people file in. So
yeah, and I think I'm the most nervous about. Well, we really troubleshot everything. I don't know what the official word is there.
Yeah.
But, there's not enough budget, to be honest with you. There's not enough budget to have 2 redundant systems, which would be the thing, because we have to get 2 sets of mic pre's or figure out something. So what we decided to do briefly yesterday was to record onto 2 drives simultaneously, and we'll show you how to do that later if you're interested. It's a little trick I found. We were going to use a Massey plugin that actually records. It's called Slacker, but it's no longer available. And what it does is you put it in the first slot, and it will record to another drive at the same time it's recording to your internal audio drive. That was not available on your Pro Tools 10 system.
Right.
So what we decided to do, and we're still not going to do this because we don't want to tax the system too much, but what we did was multed the tracks or duplicated the tracks, and we were going to put the tracks disk allocation to another drive. We decided not to do that too because we want to go as live as we can, because we can stop the show if we need to start a song. So right now, last night you ran the system, actually the night before when we were getting set up at my house.
Yeah, we ran the system for about 90 minutes or so.
And it was without a hitch.
Yeah, and we have 2 45-minute sets, so we just wanted to run it for 90 minutes at least. Yesterday during the rehearsal, I ran it longer than that. I ran it for a couple hours. Like it was running for, I think it was 2 hours and 30 minutes whenever I finally shut it down. So that was a couple of, that was throughout the day yesterday that we ran it continuously for that amount. So should go off without a hitch.
Don't say that.
Okay. I didn't say that.
So here's a little bit of what you missed today. If we actually had most of the day just to play. We went to Little Roy's barn and saw some really cool cars. He's got a Model A, and he's got an old Monte Carlo, and he's got an old Pontiac.
I don't remember what it was.
Beautiful cars. And we went to a friend of his house, which he's been telling me about forever. His name is Gary Ward, and we share the same last name and the same passion for flying, but not on this level. If you see in the video, he really flies planes, and the standing on that runway and the plane is coming at you at about what 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, 200 miles an hour
is a feeling that I can't even explain. But anyway, and then
we hung out at a music shop.
we hung out at a music
so
shop, one of the coolest
super
music
cool
shops
music shop
in Augusta, Georgia. Rock Bottom Music. If you're ever in the area, be sure and check them out.
You
And
played a resonator bass.
it was so hard not to buy that bass. But anyway, I just bought 2 microphones, so it was kind of hard to justify that to my wife. Yes, I still have to justify this stuff to my wife if I want a happy home. So I decided not to buy the resonator bass and the Gretsch guitar and what was that other thing I was looking at? Oh, the ukulele.
Yeah, the ukulele, resonator ukulele.
Anyway, so a little discipline. Hopefully, it'll pay off later. But anyway, so next time we do a live event like this, maybe you can come, hang out with us, have some really good food. Really
Absolutely.
good pimento cheese sandwiches.
Hang out with some really cool people.
Hang out with Donna Douglas. I mean, they just did a little scene on the stage where they were doing the Beverly Hillbillies thing, like they'd wave at the end. Anyway, so in the trying to prevent this video from getting too heavy. If you've got any questions about the recording, go to membership. Go to mixcoach.com/member, and be sure and you can reply to this video post on YouTube. You can reply, or you can go to the forum to get the answers to the questions. And we're planning on even maybe having a discussion in depth, maybe a phone call if you're interested. So be sure and chime in if you're interested. But
yeah.
Until then, we're going to record this. Keep your fingers crossed that everything goes well, and we'll be back in touch soon, okay? See ya.
Bye.
Going to turn it off now.